Hi, I'm Divya Gugnani, and we're here at Centro Vinoteca, where small plates serve up really big flavors. Here, a Top Chef contestant takes Italian culinary traditions and gives them a modern twist. So let's go behind the burner and meet the chef. I'm here with Executive Chef Leah Cohen. Leah, what are you making for us?
Today I'll be making a pan-seared trout with some market vegetables. So the market vegetables that we have are petit pans, little baby carrots, different colors, and fingerling potatoes.
So a petit pan, for someone who doesn't know what it is.
They're like little baby squashes, and they should be about like 3 to 4 inches around. If they're any bigger, they're gonna be like too fibrous and they're gonna like lose the flavor.
It'll be too grainy, right?
Yes, and they have 2 different colors. We have the green and then we have the yellow as well. The trout is a really nice fish. It's a really delicate fish. Like, you really just want to focus on the flavor of the trout, and it's a great fish because you actually don't have to scale it, so there's less work with using a trout as opposed to other fish.
So it's great for home.
So you want to start with a really, really hot pan. You want the oil to be smoking like it is now, and then you're going to cook it only on one side. You want the skin to get really crispy, and then turn the heat down. So at the same time, you want to start cooking your veg. A little olive oil in the pan, and then these are scapes, and they taste like garlic. And then you have the shallots. Add a little salt. And then you add the petit pans, the carrots, and the fingerling potatoes. I think everyone likes really, really simple food, and these are just like, it screams summer, you know?
It does.
So a little chicken stock as well. Give it like a little bit of a sauce. And then I would just take it off the heat at this point. We have a little flat top where it's like a low, slow heat. And then add a little bit of butter.
That's a great side you could use from any other dish also.
Yeah, I mean, you can use that with anything, like with grilled meats, with steamed meats, anything, fish, pork, anything, it doesn't matter. Any fish that you keep the skin on, you want it to get really, really crispy. It'll probably take about 4 to 5 minutes. And the reason why you also want a smoking hot pan is with the skin, if it's not smoking hot, it'll stick. So there's nothing worse than having the skin stick to the pan.
So how do you pick your trout? What do you look for?
With any fish, you want to check the eyes and check the gills. If the eyes are cloudy, you don't want to use it. And if the gills are like a nice bright red, then that means it's fresh. And also you can test it by touching the flesh of the skin. If it like leaves like a little indentation mark, then it's old and the meat is kind of like breaking down. And petit pans are really great too because they have like, they're a really good source of vitamin A and C and folic acid. So it's always good to get your vitamins going.
So along with the butter, I'm getting my health vitamin fix.
Exactly. All the white around the edge means it's cooking. Even if you have no experience cooking fish, it's probably one of the easiest to cook. This is some tarragon and mint, and you always want to add herbs at the very last second, just to keep its freshness and to make sure that it's going to be like nice and vibrant green. A little bit of the lemon vinaigrette that I roasted the vegetables in.
So what's in the lemon vinaigrette?
Tarragon, thyme, and olive oil and salt. At the end of like pan roasting anything, I always add a little bit of butter, some thyme and garlic, and that just helps infuse some more flavor into the dish. And then you just want to baste it a little bit, just to give it a little bit more flavor. I'm just going to flip over the fish and it's ready to go. You want to use like acidity because it really helps bring out like the flavor, and it really just goes well and pairs well with fish. Drain it on a towel to get rid of all the excess fat. Put this on the bottom, spread it out all over the plate. You can use any vegetable that's in season and that you can find at the market. Just put the fish on top, and then with a little finishing olive oil that we use, just drizzle it around. And here it is. This is the pan-seared trout with roasted market vegetables. And the skin is really nice and crispy.
It looks it. Let's go find out.
Okay, let's try it. Trout is something that you want to like pair light vegetables with, light flavors with, so the wine I think will go very, very well with it.
And it's a Kerner 2007, right?
Yes.
It has a lot of flavor. I think it also has to do with the fact that you marinated vegetables.
I just toss them in the vinaigrette and then roast them. It probably takes about 30 minutes to cook. It's really about simplicity and using ingredients that are in season.
Well, cheers. Yeah. Thank you so much for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Stay tuned to Behind the Burner, where we give you the tips, tricks, and techniques that are lighting the culinary world on fire.